Konnichiwa, Jaya, nice day desu. So welcome to part 19 of our series in Conversation Japanese. And for this episode, what I would like to do is to go back to the Hiragana Japanese alphabet. And the reason I wanted to do that is because of the fact that probably many of you are having difficulty remembering all of the letters going down the alphabet. And the reason for that, of course, is there's 51 letters. So it's not just a matter of getting these letters and remembering them and making it easy to do. At least I found it difficult when I was trying to learn it as a child. So probably other people may find it difficult to remember all of the letters in the Hiragana alphabet. So today's lesson is a little trick that my mom actually taught me when I was a kid to try to make it easier to remember all the letters in the Hiragana alphabet. And the way to do that, of course, is to recall that the letters are separated into 10 columns of 5 letters each, and then one final letter, which is the sound. Okay, so if you recall, the first column of the Japanese Hiragana alphabet are the vowels, and they consist of 5 letters, which are a, I, U, E, O, or faster, a, I, U, E, O. And the nice thing about all of the following columns is they basically follow the same pronunciation pattern as the very first column. Namely, they would add some sort of consonant to all of the vowels in the very first column. So if you remember the pronunciation pattern of a, I, U, E, O in the first column, then you should be able to create the same pronunciation patterns in all of the following columns. So the trick to memorizing the Hiragana alphabet is instead of trying to memorize all 51 letters in the alphabet, just memorize the very first letters in each of the columns in the alphabet. And in that way, by knowing the first letter and knowing the pronunciation patterns of each of the columns, you should be able to create all the other letters in each of the columns. So if you put all of the first letters in each of the columns together, then what you get is a, ka, sa, ta, na, ha, ma, ya, ra, wa. So once again, it's a, ka, sa, ta, na, ha, ma, ya, ra, wa. Once again, a, ka, sa, ta, na, ha, ma, ya, ra, wa. A, ka, sa, ta, na, ha, ma, ya, ra, wa. So once you memorize these letters, then it becomes relatively easy to create all of the columns. So for example, since the very first letter is a, then the column is a, I, U, E, O. The next one, a, ka, or ka, is kakiku, ke, ko. The next one, a, ka, sa, or sa, is sashisu, se, so. The next one, a, ka, sa, ta, or ta, is tachitsu, te, to. And finally, a, ka, sa, ta, na, or na, is nani, nu, ne, no. And basically, you could do that for the last 5 columns as well. And then the final letter is, of course, So once again, if you remember a, ka, sa, ta, na, ha, ma, ya, ra, wa in the very first column, which is a, I, U, E, O, then you could basically create all of the other columns. And if you can create all of the columns, then you can know what are the letters in each one of those columns. So once again, if you can remember a, ka, sa, ta, na, ha, ma, ya, ra, wa, and then of course the final letter then you could basically create all of the letters in the Hiragana alphabet. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you found it to be somewhat useful. I'm hoping that this will help you remember and memorize the Hiragana alphabet. And if you know the Hiragana alphabet, then of course you know the Katakana alphabet as well, because that's exactly the same alphabet, especially from a pronunciation point of view. The only difference is it uses different symbols. And so anyway, we'll continue to go on with the Japanese lessons in the future. And I hope you continue on with us in the future lessons. We thank you very much for watching these videos. It's always a pleasure to make them for you. If you have any comments, please post them in the comment section below. And until the next Japanese video, we wish you all the best. And as always, Jaya, nice day, everyone. Sayonara.